I know what it looks like, right? When someone is purposely setting your team up for failure. I know what it looks like. And we've been set up for failure. This is facts. We've legit been set up for failure. And these niggas act like they know what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. BlueCo has no idea what they're doing. For a second, I generally believe that, okay, yeah, they're going off statistics and they're doing things that, you know, they're doing things that want to push the club forward. I was given the benefit of the doubt. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I saw them fight for Caicedo. I saw them fight for Enzo Fernandez in 2023. We got Cole Palmer 2024. 2025, we got João Pedro. And the players that we bought, like Cucurella, started to perform. Levi Koa started to perform. We still have some of a good spine, but now, after crashing out the Champions League like this, I don't know how you can convince any of these top players to stay. And just yes, I know they're on contracts that are like 7 years, so you could like just force them to stay. But what sense does that make? It's just gonna fuck up the dressing room. It's gonna mess up the chemistry. I'm seeing reports of the club saying that they might have to, of ITKs around the club saying that they may have to sacrifice Cole Palmer and trade him for profit, and sacrifice Enzo Fernandez and trade him for profit. That's all these niggas care about, profit. They just care about money, 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 money. This, but here's the thing: the funny thing is, you're gonna make the most money if you just simply win trophies. You're gonna bring up the net worth and the worth of the club by just making the right choices in the transfer market and building a winning team. Build a bigger stadium. These are simple things. These are really simple. Like, yes, you're gonna have to go around some, inner city laws. Every team has to do it though if you want to build a new stadium. You're gonna take some losses in the transfer market going for the best players, but you're gonna make it back in the coming years. It's just you're supposed to be star guys. You're supposed to know stuff like this. But BlueCo wants to play it safe and still dominate. That's the thing. They want to play it safe and still dominate, and that's you don't play it safe and still dominate. You got to take a risk. You got to take a risk on the Australia of this world because you saw we played against us. The Bradley Barcolas of this world, or the Ryan Cherkis of this world, which you could have got for $30 million. The Elises of this world, I would just wanted 25 more grand a week. There were moments where you could have gotten the top brass that could have made us literally like a PSG. Enzo Maresca just asked for two center backs. Instead, you went and you spent it on Jamie Gittins. If you really take a step back, like, okay, away from, at the time we were riding high off of trophy dopamine. World Cup, first ever Club World Cup in this format. Riding high off of that dopamine, cool. But when you look back at it now, it's like, it doesn't make any sense that the Jamie Gittins transfer was going to work. It doesn't make any sense it didn't make any sense really that the Garnacho transfer was going to work. And no one wanted Garnacho. I was willing to give the Gittins guy benefit of the doubt because who knows what he could have looked like if he took that step up, like confidently and But Garnacho, I knew something fishy was going on with that. I'm looking at Liam Delap. Actually, that looked like a pretty good move. I'm like, you know what, that makes a smart. Like a lot of teams was in for Liam Delap. That looks like a smart decision. But now we're seeing what these players really are. BlueCo, I'm done with you, bro. Like you have to earn our trust, and we're literally stuck with BlueCo for 10 more years. So y'all have to earn our trust. We literally we got Barcelona, man. This is what happened to Barcelona. That A2 is crazy. A2 in the Champions League is insane. A2 in the Champions League on both legs is insane. This is ridiculous. This is insane. Was it over both legs? I can't even remember how that went. Niggas got me going to Wikipedia now. Let's take a trip. Might as well. Or was it just in one match? This is ridiculous, my nigga. Oh no, this is a one whole match. Okay, so we never got done like this. But still, even over aggregate is like the same thing. Over aggregate is like the same thing. Embarrassed on the world stage, bro. Embarrassed. Embarrassed on the world stage, bro. Out of all of the aggregate scores, Man City has 5-1 on aggregate. Cool. Understandable. You can see how that happens. Bro, 2-8 is like, bro, 2-8, bro, is ridiculous, bro. 2-8 is ridiculous, bro. I've never seen my team lose like this ever in the history of being a Chelsea supporter. I don't know what more you want from me. Like, BlueCo, please just leave my club, man. Where is it? BlueCo, please just leave my club. Leave us alone. Leave us alone, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. This is. I didn't even watch the match fully. After the third goal, and my OBS started glitching, but I was like, I'm not gonna restart my life for this shit. OBS probably forced me off for a reason. Like, bro, this shit fucked my mood up. Big time. This fucked my mood up big time. I had to get out of there. Most embarrassing loss in the history of my club. Disgusting. And you guys are rich. You guys are rich. You guys got the poor people out here spending up pennies to go, saving up pennies to go save up to go watch this bullshit. You were both at the game. I hope you guys saw this. You guys were both at the game. So if you guys don't think a big change doesn't need to happen, then I'm really surprised how you guys even like built your careers up to get to the point where you could buy a whole football team. I'm really curious. My question is, who in the right mind buys a football team that they don't want to see win? Who in the right mind buys bro, okay, I understand you want to make money, at least you want to make a profit over buying a team. But what type of cock shit is this that you buy a sports team that you invest your money into to not want to see win? Do you not want to see them win? So why don't you let me make the cam bigger. So why don't you invest the right things into the club to make sure it's a winning club? Everyone knows that's gonna bring your money up. And then you could save your money and do stuff like get a bigger stadium and stuff like that. Like, you just want to do it your way the highway. Well, this is what your way the highway looks like, man. This is what you get, bro. This is what you get. Good luck. Good luck, BlueCo. I'm still gonna do match reactions live. I'm not gonna just quit now when the going gets tough. This has been a tough Chelsea year for Chelsea. This has been a tough. But I genuinely hope we can return to our former glory. Right now, it does not look like that's possible with this ownership. So for the next 10 years, if this is gonna be it for the next 2 3 years, I might start making content about this shit. I'm gonna still support the club. Still gonna, I still might buy like shirts of my favorite players. I don't want to be a jersey collector and shit like that. But this is ridiculous, man. This is sad. It's been your boy Jacob Jordan. I'm out.